Hiya team, coming to you from week 10 in the role, and we thought it was time to just do a bit of a brief update. A few weeks ago we met with our board and talked a little bit about our strategy, our why, some of the pillars that we still have and whether or not they're relevant, and certainly what came out of that was that, our constitution, our why is still very relevant. We're here to promote and advance the electrical industry, and the three pillars that we've had, advocate, educate and support, are still really relevant. Talking to members over the last 10 weeks, suppliers, wholesalers and other stakeholders, we've been able to test some of their thinking, having open and honest conversations with you all, so thank you for your candidness there. That certainly helped us in our strategy sessions. In the next couple of weeks, months, we're working through the strategy to come up with a bit of a business plan, and we hope to share that with you probably quarterly as we start to firm up on some of the initiatives that are coming out of that. We have a face-to-face on the 23rd of April with NPAF. For those of you who don't know what NPAF is, it's the National President's Advisory Forum. It's a collection of individuals who come from our 10 branches and basically give us really clear, direct feedback and engagement with branches at a regional level so that we're strategically aligned, I guess, in terms of what we're trying to achieve collectively as master electricians. So that's on the 23rd of April. At that day, we hope to test some of our strategic thinking and some of our initiatives for the future with them. We're also going to be looking at the quality assurance process that we've run in the past, and looking to sort of strengthen that. Some feedback has been that we don't have consistency across different branches, but also that it needs to be strengthened. So from a master electrician's viewpoint, excellence absolutely underpins everything that we're doing. I'm really excited that our 2024 events are now live. Challenge registrations are open. They are free to enter, so please, employers, members, enter your apprentices in the Apprentice Challenge. We finalised a lot of our sponsorship, so a huge thank you to the sponsors who have given us their time and also their contribution to this event. It's a huge event, oversubscribed last year, so we're really hopeful that this year will follow the same suit. We're kicking it off in June here in Wellington, and every Apprentice Challenge will have an opportunity to meet myself and some of our sponsors and just have have some really good fun at those events across the country. The nominations for the 2024 Excellence Awards are also open. The project awards for those range from small project awards to large-scale project awards, lighting and design, health and safety, and of course innovation. It's a huge opportunity to be able to showcase our industry, the innovation that's going on, the excellence, the craftsmanship. So please, if you haven't already, please consider putting in a nomination for yourself. We're really excited. And again, a huge thank you to our sponsors who have come in behind and sponsoring these once again for us. We've heard from a lot of our members and suppliers and wholesalers that the market is a little bit slow. Off the back of that, we have had a huge demand for the concepts of business summits, behind the tools, knowing how to get the best out of your business, navigating business times that are challenging, all about resilience, and a little bit about the economy, where it is, how it will recover, what does that look like. So we're very excited to be soon launching Behind the Tools Business Summits, looking to run across 5 centres in New Zealand. We will be looking to do that in collaboration with our friends at Master Plumbers. Registrations will be open for those in the coming weeks, and Dan and the team here will be letting us know when those are open for you. Finally, a little sneak peek. 2025, next year, is our centenary. 100 years since Master Electricians, or the Electrical Contractors Association, has been in existence. Huge milestone for us. I think it's an opportunity to acknowledge and celebrate the past, but also have a sneak peek into what the next 10, 50, 100 years looks like in our industry. We have had a huge amount of interest in centenary celebrations and also a conference. So my only hint there is potentially just check that your passports haven't expired. Some of you may be interested, I mentioned in my previous post that we've been doing a lot of work in the advocacy space. We are looking at some short-term advocacy pieces, which we know are here right now, step licensing being one example, but we also have some larger, longer-term pieces of advocacy work, such as the standards, ASNZ 3000 2018, and the dejointing of Australia and New Zealand standards. We've also doing a whole lot of work with the workforce development councils around workforce shortages, the new qualifications and programs that are looking to be rolled out, and arguably what's missing from those that we know we will need sometime in the future. A whole lot of innovation and technology that has already landed here that our apprentices are either not being trained on, or even some of our employers and electricians who are currently working in the industry not across or aware of new technology and products. So doing quite a piece of advocacy in that space. We are looking to meet with a number of ministers. I caught up with Penny Simmons a few weeks ago to talk about her views around the workforce development pipeline and how she sees Te Pūkenga and other training providers working. That was a hugely useful meeting, and I think off the back of that we will see some change. Probably more focus on an industry-led approach to workforce shortages. So I think Master Electricians is well placed to be able to contribute to that piece of work. A couple of other things that we're working on. We have had demand for an advocacy committee, a national industry advocacy committee that can actually represent the needs and challenges that some of our suppliers and wholesalers are facing. We're working with suppliers and wholesalers right now to think about how do we set that committee up, what are the terms of reference, and what are some of the longer term issues that they should be advocating on. We'll update you on those in the coming weeks. The other one that we are looking at standing up is a standards committee. Obviously, with a range of advocacy projects that we've got on the go and a lot of regulation change that may or may not be happening, we need a standards committee that can help advise us on the industry's view on those, so that we actually have a bit of an action plan that we can take to government that doesn't just raise issues and challenges but also provides a number of solutions that the industry think will work and is palatable for them. So over the coming weeks, again, we will be requesting some nominations for that committee. Thanks guys, that's my update for this week. We're hoping to run these every 2 to 3 weeks, so look forward to seeing you then.